but we're gonna talk about Avowed because I feel like all that energy you're about to blow on each other. Pause. I feel like you can utilize it on Avowed. So let's talk about Avowed. Since we're talking about gay shit all day, let's talk.
He's fucking. Oh my god!
You stepped on a landmine there, Hypno. God damn.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. So listen, let's talk about Avowed. Obviously, this past week there has been. It went from nowhere to everywhere, right? Yeah. And I know some people were looking forward to Avowed. I understand. I think Atreus said he was. I was too.
I was. If I ever play games, I was.
I gotta be honest with you, it was a little off my radar for I mean I knew about it, but it was just not quite on my radar. But I know some people were looking forward to it. But for all intents and purposes, it really wasn't out there in the news cycle, not even in a positive way, it just wasn't out there. And then all of a sudden, just over the last week, I mean, the fucking game just exploded, obviously because of the creature we're looking at right now on screen, Matt Hansen. Making some comments and deciding to double down.
Probably be visited by Chris Hansen, but that's a different story.
Yeah, that's the Hansen you'd never want to run into, right, Ryan?
Exactly. Who's Chris Hansen? I've never heard of him.
You will learn in the next couple of years, and that'll be the next big YouTube drama.
He has really tight pants and like fat rolls hanging over him. I just noticed, but go on.
Well, again, just to give some context, so Matt decided to trip at the finish line, as I like to say, and he decided to make some comments, double down on it. Elon Musk even got involved, which was hilarious, and he has nuked his X account. It is gone, to my knowledge, still, right? It's not.
Yep, it's still gone.
Not up. Yep, it's gone. He's on Blue Sky, but I mean, they all are. That's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. And we're here now. We are here at the point where now everybody is talking about Avowed, and nobody is talking about it in any kind of positive light whatsoever. And it went from a game that people either knew about and were looking forward to or didn't even know about because it wasn't even in the news, to now everybody has an opinion about it. So you guys can kind of sound off. And what do you want? One at a time, please. What do you think about the Avowed drama, and do you think this is going to hurt the game when it eventually releases? Genuinely, do you think it's going to hurt the game?
Here's how I know it's going to hurt the game. I went from going to buy this game because I'm a big Obsidian fan to literally, and frankly, for the first week, give or take, I thought this controversy was stupid because it did start from small shit, in my opinion, didn't matter. And then it kept escalating. And this dumb bald fuck decided to say some irredeemably ignorant shit, and I was like, you know what, it's because this dude works for your company, I will now not buy the game. I actually still think it looks like a good game, a game I'd have fun with, but I will actively make the choice not to play your, almost at a game over there, ass game, because of this dude talking shit.
Well, let me mention one thing. I'm sorry, Tris, I'm so sorry. There was a red boy. I have to. There's a red boy, Wolf Cypher, with $100. Says, love you in Vara's videos, Hypnotic, and slowly discovering everyone else in this call as well. But I keep up the fight for all of the true gamers out there. Dude, shout out to you. I appreciate you. Thank you for checking out everybody on the panel as well. And that goes for everybody in the chat. They're linked in the description box below. And the mods are constantly linking their channels throughout the stream. So I appreciate that. Thank you for the red boy or Trace. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go.
Yeah, I 100% agree with Leon. I think, at first it was something small. There's something like, I don't like, but I didn't think it was a backbreaker. But, as I said on not Black Friday, New Black.
Yes, on Black Friday Street. Yes.
If there's one roach, you probably have
one roach.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
Yeah.
As you said?
Hypnotic said that, bro. He keeps trying to take credit for our shit, bro.
Bro, trying to steal people's shit, man. Come on, bro.
Take your time this stream.
Damn, Atreus.
Whose side are you on, nigga? Damn.
I'm on the side of truth, nigga.
Damn, bro.
Come on.
Spoken like fucking. Oh man.
Spoken like a power bottom.
The Hispanics now. This is crazy.
No. Oh, hell no.
Can I give my opinion on
as
this?
you were. Go ahead.
I give my opinion on this because I was really looking forward to Avowed. Like when they released the trailer back in 2020 or whatever, I thought it looked really good. I'm like, yo, this is the game I've been looking forward to, like a medieval fantasy style game. And Obsidian is doing it. They made some of my favorite RPGs. I'm like, oh, this looks good. The pronoun thing, it rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, they're doing the same thing other games are doing. It would be something that I could bypass if it was optional, right? It would be something where I'm like, if I don't have to pick it, I'm cool with it. If some weirdo's like, I want to be she, her, they, them, all right, cool, whatever. But I'm like, okay, if I don't have to do it, that's cool. But when the art director comes out and then blatantly says, I made this to spite Elon Musk, basically saying that he's making this to own the chuds, because that's what they really mean, right? My whole perspective shifted, because now it's like this turned from a game that I'm looking forward to a game where it's like you're making it in spite of your audience. And I don't know why you would decide to do that, because the normal person out there is going to look at the pronouns and be like, well, that's fucking weird. All right, I'm going to play the video game. But when they hear that you say, hey, I made this to make you angry, then they're like, oh, I don't want to play your video game now, because you're basically saying fuck me, right? And they don't think that the common like gamer doesn't know what's happening, bro. They know exactly what all this shit means. So when I saw that, I was like, bro, like you said, Hypnotic, you're tripping at the finish line, because this was a game that not only was I going to buy, I was going to play. Legitimately play, like not on stream. But you know what I mean? Like not on stream. Like I was going to play.
No. Trey, shut the fuck up. How long have you had Stellar Blade? You still haven't played it, motherfucker?
Damn.
Ask him about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
He got you there, bud. He got you there, bud. Just no.
You trying to stop my cooking to get a got you.
Atreus, man. No, he got your ass in that
I
one.
was looking forward, like legitimately excited for the video game. Okay.
It's based off the Pillars of Eternity universe, right?
For the last week has made me go, nah, I'm good. And every other person that sees this stuff and don't want it in their video games will say the exact same thing. So with Obsidian or Microsoft not coming out and saying, hey, the art director's beliefs are his own or whatever, we made this game to immerse you into the world of Pillars of Eternity and things of this, they haven't said anything. So now it makes people go, oh, you don't condemn that behavior, you encourage it. You're a part of that behavior. So anybody that buys a product, I always say a customer who buys a product is valid to say whatever they want about that product. If somebody sees this and they're like, they were going to spend their money, and not only their money, they were going to spend their time playing this video game. If they decide they don't want to do that because you're shoving gender ideology down their throat, they have the right to do so. So acting like that's a small thing, like a lot of the people on the access media side like to do, that's disingenuous, dude. And then the idiots that are like, oh, everybody has pronouns. Yes, we know everybody has pronouns. Stop being disingenuous like you don't know what we mean by how y'all are trying to coerce speech and y'all are trying to force people to say things and do things that they don't want to do and push gender ideology. Stop that bullshit. So when I see this, it makes me upset, bro. Now, I'm saying I'm going to close it out with, when I see it, it makes me upset because you're squandering a potential big video game because you want to go down the lane of identity politics and you want to go down the lane of trying to spur the fucking chuds and your enemies and things like that, instead of giving the players something that they want to play.
But it's not even, at least for me, about the gender ideology. Don't get me wrong, that's bad. I don't like it. I think that's dumb. That's I want to make that clear. But imagine if you walked into Walmart and you went to buy some fried chicken. Like, let's say me, white dude, walked in, and the Walmart employee said, "That's not for you. We're not. In fact, we only made this for the black people. Fuck you. You can't buy it. I don't want you to buy it." Okay, well, you just lost the fucking sale. I don't like the gender identity shit, but I like even less when these dumb cocksuckers that we would buy their fucking game if they just kept their mouths shut. Decide to open their fucking
Leon,
mouths.
the problem is they're getting paid not based off of royalties of the game, but based off of the paychecks leading up to the sale of the game. So they have no, they're not like, what do you call it?
No. That does not matter, Smash, because at the end of the day, my paycheck when at any job I work now, any job prior to this, my paycheck is not based on how I interact with the clients that I have. It's not. I'm going to get paid fucking regardless. You want your computer fixed, you want your server fixed, you want your network fixed because I work in IT. I get to talk to you however I good goddamn want because you're paying me to do so. If you want that shit fixed, it's going to get fixed. However, out of common goddamn courtesy, I don't say, well, did you turn it off and back on again, you stupid fat fuck?
Unless I'm calling in, obviously.
Let me retort that. The difference is you do it based off of you want the job done right, not based off of you have an indoctrinated ideology you're trying to push at the end of the day. And that's the reality behind what's happening right now. These people don't give a shit about the game. That's a side effect of what they're actually there for. And I don't know how to get this across to people because it sounds so insane to any normal person. Nobody normal would do this. So when you
they're not normal.
Yeah,
right,
but that's the part, though.
People, they're like,
I'll talk later. I'm waiting for them to like get it out of their system.
That's the part though that most people don't understand. Like they think that it's like, oh, you're just complaining to complain, or oh, you don't like people of the LGBTQ or whatever. It's like, no, I see what you're doing, and I'm trying to tell you what you're doing is going to hinder sales. Okay, it's going to make people go, I don't want to buy your video game.